For the latest Star Wars news updates, visit hybridnetworkyt.com. What's up YouTube, it's Earth GT with Hybrid Network with another Star Wars topic theory piece video. Today I came across an article on The Verge and the headline was, "Will Luke Skywalker admit the Jedi are a bad idea in The Last Jedi?" Now it just had me thinking that yeah, Luke has been through a lot, and especially through the last film, episode 7, we learned more of, you know, what happened after episode 6. That was kind of weird to explain it that way, but everything isn't as peaceful as, you know, we once hoped that it would be. We know that Kylo Ren is out and about. We know Sith are back and destroying and causing a lot of mayhem and stuff like that. And even with the last video I just talked about on the channel, how the origins of the Force and the Force tree, I feel like Luke might come to the whole discovery that yeah, like maybe he might not say that, you know, Jedi are a bad idea, but just the whole idea of the Force is more destructive than balancing like it was supposed to be. I mean, that's the whole thing with balance too, and the whole reason behind the Force was made was this tree, you know, evil and good. It's branched out with these two different powers, but it seems that doing this, so it seems that more chaos has occurred than, you know, light and goodness. Like yes, there was, you know, they defeated the Sith, and at the end of episode 6, you know, everything seemed all good and everything was gonna show up and be amazing, which I feel like they're gonna talk about in this film. But all of a sudden, just everything just went straight to hell. And as we know, you know, I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen episode 7, but you probably have. But you know, a character does die, and it just seems that everything just isn't as peaceful. It dies by a relative of their own. I feel like that kind of spoils it itself, but I'm not even gonna go into that. So I really feel like Luke will have a monologue, or even a point where, you know, Rey will be like, if you've seen, I guess a good example of this, if you've seen the new Spider-Man Homecoming, Tony Stark has a line to Peter Parker about like, I didn't want you to be like me, or pretty much he was like, didn't want you to be like and make the bad decisions I did. I want you to be better. And I feel like Luke is gonna have that same thing with Rey, not as, you know, as much of an asshole as like Tony was to Peter, but that whole moment, it's like maybe, yeah, I could definitely see him saying maybe you should just, you know, quit it all and just go and run, because it seems that that's what Luke did. Luke just kind of ran away. No one knew where Luke was. Yes, he left like a map in R2-D2 or whatever, but at the same time, he just kind of got up and left. And I wouldn't be surprised if Luke just had that saying to Rey and was like, you know, it might just be better to run, because it seems like you can never outrun this, and I just don't want to see all my friends die. And it's super bittersweet, and it's actually crazy. And I feel like if they really did deeper in that Luke Skywalker character, we can get something very amazing. Because Luke is definitely a very well fleshed out character, a very amazing character, but we've never really seen him as much down on his luck to a very, very negative spot in a very negative space. And I feel like this movie could really, you know, bring it out of him. So yeah, I do think Luke Skywalker will admit that the Jedi are a bad idea. Maybe not that they're useless, but at the same time that the whole idea of the Force was kind of like, why? Like, why did this happen? But what do you think about this? Do you think Luke will get more into the Force and his negative, you know, emotions or feelings about it? You think he's just going to be all about like, yeah, I'm the new Yoda, I'm going to train you, Rey, we're going to get positive, we're going to get this, we're going to defeat them? Or you think they're going to dig deeper? You think it's going to be a little bit of both? Let me know in the comments down below. And again, thank you for always watching.